Good morning, everyone. It's Deborah back to show you some more exciting compost developments. How can compost be exciting? Well, it's exciting to us. And what you see are large avocado seeds. And these things take forever to decompose. So what Samuel is doing is he's using a machete to cut these into smaller pieces so that they will decompose more quickly. Me, I didn't grow up with a machete. I use a hammer. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Okay. And I'm learning that we can use this for some of these. There's a large corner in the cob piece. I also made that smaller. So we're just, in order to make sure the compost decomposes fairly quickly, because we want to get this on the market as soon as it's ready and not before. We're just cutting down the pieces because that will in fact speed up the decomposition. Okay. It's interesting, having lived in Rwanda now for over 4 years. I won't say I have no fear. Yes, I won't say I have no fear of the machete, but I certainly have a greatly reduced fear of it. Because he and I were like working in this tiny space, and his machete was coming within a foot of my head, and I wasn't bothered because I trust that he knows what he's doing. The only problem with this hammer is that these seeds fly all over the place. Can you see? They just pop and fly all over the place. So anyhow, both work. Machete is far more efficient. And I need a new machete because I don't know what the heck happened to my old one. So once I get a new machete, I'll probably try it with the machete as well. But see how much I have to hit that? Friends suggested drying them out first. And maybe I'll try that next week, see if that makes a difference. And I got this bag. He suggested drying them out, putting them in a bag and hammering them. And I may try that next week. Now, we're not going to dig through. When we turn it, then we'll get these seeds out. Okay? All right, now let's check the temperature, because you know me, I like to multitask. So our temperature now is 122 on this. And this has been measuring the temperature for about 5 minutes. So I know that's a good reading. So I'm noticing that the temperature is coming down again on this first pile. So what we're going to do is turn it again, maybe this week. We'll check and see, does the temperature stay in the 120s? We like it 130 or above. So we will see, and we may have to turn it again. And depending upon how these other, you see my work area now as I'm gathering these seeds. And he's right behind me. He could get me real good in the butt right now if he wanted to, okay? Because he's right behind me. But we will check and see what the temperature is on the other piles and make our determination of when to turn. It rained a little bit this morning. Nothing to get excited about. But I think these might be a little dry, and we may need to put some additional water on them. Okay, Here's pile number 2. Let's see how that one registers. And then pile number 3, you see, is growing. So I hate to walk and talk because I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. Let me turn around. All right, there I am. Okay, so like I said, I hate to walk and talk because I think that's a recipe for disaster. So I'm just going to sit and wait a while. And then I think I'm going to measure the height of, because I'm not sure I think that's at least 3. Hold on a minute. I think that's at least 3 feet tall. I think. But I'll measure it, make sure. Again, we're learning. So all this is, we're early on the learning curve. I found out that in Rwanda, they typically make their compost only from grasses and dirt. So what we're doing is putting a lot more nutrients into the compost. You don't have to make it tiny. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Okay, so we've got all the neighbors out observing us today. Watch. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take the temperature here. This is how we monitor. We try to make a very good start by putting in the food scraps and the sawdust. And here, let me show. The other thing that is suggested is to put in native soil. So this is soil from Rwanda that I've also added. See, this will have its own microbes. And by putting it into this medium, we hope that it will multiply those microbes so that we have even more to spread around to the soil. I'm not ready. We're not ready for that. We're not ready. All right, let me get off this phone, y'all, because he's about to mess up. We're not ready. Let's make sure. We still have more that we can do here. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good day. And I don't know why Samuel's got me out here on a Sunday, but whenever he needs me, I'm there. All right. You all have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye.